Hey, how's it going? Coach Lloyd here with Wolfe Sports Recruiting. We're going to go through the NCSA website a little bit here and kind of go through why their services cost money and if they're needed and where you can do them on your own. Please like and subscribe when it comes to all your sports recruiting needs. I love the NCSA website. It is so informational. But let's go through why and how you can do this on your own without spending the $700 to $4,000 on average that NCSA will charge when it comes to their sports recruiting services. So their first step on the why you should pay for them is you will get an athlete profile on the #1 recruiting profile out there. Anybody can say that, it's not illegal, but I'm gonna tell you right now, the #1 sports recruiting platform out there is Twitter, or X, formerly known as Twitter. So if you haven't yet, open up a Twitter account, go find my videos. I'm gonna be putting up about Twitter seminars and making it real easy to set up your Twitter. So yes, they have a recruiting platform, but please believe me that Twitter is the #1 recruiting platform. Exposure to the largest network of college coaches. All right. So basically they're saying that they're going to expose or send out your highlights and information to the biggest network of college coaches possible. So anybody can say that once again, but I tell you what, every single college contact information, email, recruiting link, camp information, all of that stuff is out there on the athletic websites and on Twitter. So once again, these two things you can get for free by looking up their email or by making a Twitter or by using some of our cheaper tools than going through their whole process. College search tool to search and save colleges in one place. I think that's a pretty cool and nice tool because once you get going with this, it's a lot to keep organized. It's honestly ends up being a lot going on. It's very important to have a good process of keeping everything organized so you don't miss communications and know what's going on. So this is not a bad tool. This is awesome. But have you ever heard of an Excel spreadsheet? That's what we've been doing with our players for years now to keep track of all that information. And now I just have a lot of Excel spreadsheets. But when it comes to you, one player, keeping track of your schools and locations, use an Excel spreadsheet. You don't need to pay for some special tool unless you want to. Get matched and promoted to your best fit colleges. So this is, in my opinion, where the cost comes into play. To get you found with a nice spot, they got to know you, they got to know your game, they got to know your location, and then you got to work the marketing and work the sales strategy to get you seen in front of people. And so yes, it does help just sending it out, but obviously if it's coming from you or a coach that knows you, that can speak on your behalf, it's a lot better than some random person that just met you over a phone call. So that is where the matching part does help, and it is cool, but that's where it costs money because it takes time to get to know you and get to know your game. And so that's where you know your game the best. Your coaches know the game the best. So use those resources around you and be your biggest advocate and marketer and salesman of yourself. You're selling yourself. You don't need to pay someone else to sell yourself when it comes to sports recruiting, all right? Personalized recruiting and development coaching from leading experts. So that isn't even, basically they're just going to teach you the process that we teach you through all our videos. And do you need to pay $700 to $4,000 for that? I don't know. But really it's a very simple process. I have videos that walk you through exactly everything to do without even buying our tools. But then we have some very cheap, cost-effective tools that can help you do the exact same things you need to do when it comes to your sports recruiting. See when college coaches open your direct message. That's kind of a cool tool. Twitter does that. Email, not necessarily, but I can tell you this, years of doing this, I've actually had very good response back from emails. And so what I do is when I send out batches of emails, when I get the kickback of the certain ones that don't work, I start filtering through the spreadsheet that's tracking everything, taking those emails out, going and searching for new ones, or, just some schools, there's a million schools out there. So to say that you'll get every single one, the NCSA doesn't have every single ones. Now, some platforms do have pretty cool messaging system, but it is just to their email and to their Twitter. So don't make anything fancy. It's just doing the exact same thing as an email and a Twitter message. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reasons why you should use the NCSA is what they claim, but I just broke down why you don't need to pay the $700 to $4,000 for the NCSA recruiting service that you pay for. I am not saying that the NCSA is not an amazing website and an amazing educational and informational resource. It truly, really is. The type of information that they provide, I would love to get my website up to date when it comes to the top-notch recruiting information that they have just out there for free. So use it for that, but please take this video and use this for why you don't need to pay the big bucks when it comes to the NCSA. We have some cost-effective recruiting tools, but also mainly we just want you to understand how to do it. So just subscribe to our channel, watch our videos, take notes, get yourself organized, and then you will have a fine recruiting process. I promise you, within 2 months, a senior that just graduated found schools from all divisions that I helped look for. All divisions of schools, Division 1, 2, 3, NAIA, were all interested in him by the summertime, and now this summer he's going to different camps and everything and choosing the school that's going to be best for him. So that's the latest of the latest process starting. If you start even after your junior year, going into your senior year, you have plenty of time. Any earlier than that, you are doing great, and use our videos to help you understand the process and get set up for a successful recruiting journey. Thanks so much for being here, and mainly just good luck on your recruiting journey wherever you're at.